Hello everybody. How is everybody today? Hello Luna. Hi Lunar. Luna and Lunar and Delta. Welcome in everybody. Today might be a shorter stream or like pretty chill because like I don't know what's up y'all. I'm like a little zonked. I don't know, maybe it's because I've had a lot of bad cases of brain doesn't want to shut up at night and then wakes up at 8 for some reason. So the last few days I've been sleeping like crap. It's good. Overall pretty good. Stressed about a bunch of things. Yeah. Things. No, I'm it's a whole bunch of life stuff that's like I keep not doing what I'm supposed to do and then blah blah blah, and I just, yeah, it's a whole like it's a whole thing, but then yeah, my brain won't shut up and then yeah, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I mean overall I'm pretty good. But that's what happened on like with Thursdays, because I didn't set an alarm, and for once my body didn't wake me up at 8, because that's what it's been doing all week. It's been waking me up at 8 even though I go to bed at like 2. I think the other day it woke me up at 6. I got 4 hours of sleep. I think that might have been yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. And then I had to take a nap at like 12. It's a whole thing. I don't know what's up with my body lately. It's affecting me. It's pissing me off. So, but I might change because I did just wake up from a brief like 30-40 minute nap. So I'm a little zonked now. I might perk up later. But for now, on to stream. Whoopsies. That's not right. There we go. Alright. Oh. Yeah, so this time, I think I also might have arted myself out again. I keep wasting all my art inspiration on just drawing more fan art instead of doing things that are productive and profitable. Money. Sorry, this is a bit of a gripey stream already, but no, it's, How did Jerk say I don't see it when I said I'm trans? Good grief. If it means anything, I've been mistaken for a boy, mostly just because of my voice, since I was a kiddo. I think maybe my size too, I don't know. But it's whatever, yeah. Well, I think it's good also, you gotta build a tough skin, because there's gonna be people who are like, oh, I don't see it, or I didn't think, like, it's, you know, it's whatever when people mistake me. Like, it's like, oh, hey, I'm this XYZ, but then if they're, like, weird or a jerk, it's like, meh. I was trying to remember if there's even anything else. Hold on. I'm gonna do her eyes and I think. So... what colors do we want to use? Okay, guys, what do you think? Cool tones or warm tones? Because I'm thinking of doing something a little bit, like, more interesting than just regular sharp colors. Yes. Purple it is. What about hot? Hot tones? Well, yeah, you can tell my brain is working at about a mile, like an eon. And some other friends were like, what? Got annoyed? Nice. Always good to have those kind of friends. Oh, the new Elden Ring DLC. I've been seeing like a little bit across my feed. I don't get a lot, but I do get game stuff, so. Make brain feel good. I'm glad. In an era where all of these stupid gaming companies are being terrible. So fun. There's a new rapier. Ooh. Do you plan to get Monster Hunter Wilds? So here's the problem. I cannot argue another game purchase for a long time because, again, I'm still not net positive, which is the thing that's been stressing me out. As I haven't been doing what I've been meaning to do. Like, all this stuff, I was like, oh, I'll do this in the first month. It's been, like, 2 months. Yeah, so, I'd probably play it on stream or do something like that. I haven't played Rise still, which I think is my biggest thing, is that that's because I keep putting it off or whatever. Oh, it comes out next year, so it's not going to come out soon? Oh, well, probably then, yeah. I haven't been paying too much attention. I don't like watching the new game stuff when I'm broke. Woo! Sorry, really don't mean to complain about money, because it's just my own ADHD. It's like, ADHD and the tism and the... It's all bad. It's all bad. Makes me feel like I just get nothing done. Then I start feeling hopeless. It's not good. Hand-to-hand weapon. Catch these hands. You're okay, buddy. E for everyone. I actually had a recent problem crop up, is that I realized as I was setting up TikTok Shop, is that if I link it to either of my accounts, it'll have to turn into a business account, which means I can't use trending sounds. Which means, well, I'd have to set up yet another TikTok account, and that doesn't... So what I'm probably going to end up doing is doing something like having a website that you go through. Like, I'll advertise them on TikTok, but then you'll have to get them through a not TikTok Shop site, just because, like, I can't... the bleh. Yeah, no, just because of the way that works. Like, I can understand it from a legal and all that stuff, like, a legal perspective and all that jazz, but, like, bleh. It's not good for either of them. Also saw the TikTok, not first time choice, thanks. I think I woke up and then I saw your notification and I had to get ready for, like, stream. So I haven't read your comment or anything. And of course that's the constant problem too, is that TikTok is still being killed. We're not gonna talk about that at all. That one's too... yeah. Short. Perfect song choice? Thank you. I felt it was the most fitting. But yeah, I'm starting on Grinning's commission. I'm gonna start... what I really want to do is get a 3D model commission lined up. Preferably one without designing, because, man, designing characters that are like with this, I just designed her off a cuff, right? This is very normal for me. I do this all the fecking time. It's weird that I'm able to do it. but like, whatever. The problem with designing things for other people is that I gotta think about it really hard. And then talk to them a whole bunch, and then if I'm feeling particularly antisocial, even if it's done, I tend to not talk to them. It's really bad. I'm struggling. And again, ADHD. I am not adapting well. I think it's just because it's so hard for me to develop habits when I'm, you know, alone and it's still new and all that jazz. Short hello, Bellerin. But yeah, part of the reason I ended up focusing on, part of the reason my brain, no, actually this is like the biggest reason my brain can argue working on fan art and all that stuff instead of everything else, is that it's like, oh well, if I get big enough I can monetize the TikTok, but that's like, yeah, a bit more on my lore for the Hazmosy. They like messing with the radio demon. Honestly, a worthy pastime. Just be careful, though. So yeah, so that's been annoying. And then, of course, when I dedicate all this time to doing stuff and it just kind of feckin' flops, or I get problems. Ah, shit, more so the space with calm stuff, so that makes sense. Yeah, I just need to advertise calm stuff. On the plus side, this last week I have been slightly more active in trying to figure out calm stuff, because I was, contacting a friend, about getting in touch with VR peoples who might be interested in getting a 3D model. Yeah. I need to repost the new TikTok. Hey, you did? Yeah. So I added a commission slide to that most recent post, and I actually was preparing. So the plan is to advertise. Like, I have a bunch of slides for different comms I offer. That I'm going to be pinning to the channel in its own video. But then after every commission thing, or some art videos if it's applicable, I'll be tacking on that last little bit. But basically, I'll have a video that whenever it's pinned in public, commissions are open, but then when commissions are closed, when I've got enough lined up, I'll just private it, and then, you know, do all that stuff. So, like, actually, that's what I was working on. Yeah, that's what I was working on today. I guess I did do something today, so that's nice. Yay, progress. Good system. Yeah, thanks. Because, like, at the end of the day, TikTok is where I'm getting all of the attention. Though I do kind of worry. I feel like I might have accidentally started building an audience of young people, which is, like, not inherently bad. Like, I'm not about to police someone. Well, if you tell me your age is under, like, I want to say 16, I will have to ban you, like, even if it was done as a joke, so don't do that. It's like, it's not my business to parent you or police you, but, like, I've had people, like, people who are far too young to be fans of Has-Been Hotel, for one. But then, two, it's like, oh, I've got to be, like... I have a habit of just interacting with every person the same way. Grandma community, so I know I'm good there. Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's like, again, I don't have anything against age. Like I said, I interact with people normally. The problem is that, as a creator, for one, I should not be interacting with minors, just in general. Like it one-on-one or anything like that. And again, my content, I always say it's like 13 and up at minimum. I would recommend 16. ideally 18, but like I know a lot of good people that are like 16. So it's like, you know, it's a maturity thing and it's a whatnot. Hello, Scrumry Doritos. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna tell people to get out, but like when I had someone who was trying to message me and they were like 11, like they said it in one of their, like I checked out their videos because I was like, is there an indication? Like whenever people message me, I tend to do that. Just look at some of their videos, and they said they were 11, and I'm like, what? No, you shouldn't even be on TikTok. But it was sort of like, I shouldn't even, yeah, 11. It was just like, what? And they were wanting to like make an OC in relation to mine, and like part of me, my initial thought was like, oh, I don't want to discourage young artists, blah blah blah, and then Raven talked me out of it, sort of like, that's a minor, probably shouldn't interact with that, and I went, oh, that's really smart. So yeah, it's been, and I noticed a lot, like, I get a lot of people with the gotcha life or whatever profiles, and I'm like, are those children? I'm not gonna think too hard about it. It's a whole thing. Like, I'm like, oh no, popularity a little bit. But yeah, no, it's been interesting. I actually really hope more of my videos can pop off and get me a ton of followers, because like, it'd be nice to be able to monetize. The curse of fame. Well, and it's like, this is what I was aiming for, right? I wasn't trying to be small. 70% chance of being a kid. Yeah, it's like, it's not like anything. Yeah, it's not good. And a lot of them are, and the more I look at it, then whenever I see, like, usually whenever I get a bunch of followers or I get someone following me, I check out their profile or like just browse their PFPs, and a lot of them are gotchas, and I'm like, oh. But again, it's like, if I tried to police everyone that followed me, that would be bad for one. A lot of work, and it's just like, at the end of the day, not my job. Also as a kid, I went places I shouldn't have. Most people do, so kids gonna be kids, but at least I had the internet smarts to not do stuff. The Astro Done For TikTok is in my top 3 TikToks. Thanks! That stupid thing, it's still flagged. Blessed be to the people that have reposted it so that it's reaching more people, because like, it's doing really well for being flagged and not able to for you. I've sent in a like a report. I've heard most of the time when it's marked as unoriginal and it gets appealed, it gets disproved. So I contacted support saying something like that. They haven't gotten back to me, or they said they're very busy, and I respond. It's a whole, like, I just need it to not, I just need the stupid flag cleared. Like, there's more than enough evidence to prove that it is mine via the drafts, but the bots just, the bots suck. Astro dealers in the shadow being like, want to buy Angie Angel content. Yeah. Well, and it's clear the animatics doing really well, so I've been thinking about what the next one should be. But it's also the ones that take a lot of time. Like, the Done For animatic was way overboard. I went kind of feral. And I went too much, and I'm still very slow at animating, which is not great. I'm also still slow at digital art and just generally art lately, because it's... When I stop paying attention, and I zone, I move so much slower, and it's so bad. But yeah, I've been trying to hopefully make the next big hit. ADHD vibes, yeah. Well, and the problem again is that there is like that dopamine source of, for one, getting the attention, and two, maybe I could monetize it if I keep going. But the reality is if I don't get a bunch of commissions started going, like, I won't be able to stay without a job for another like I've got multiple months left, but also, you know, you just gotta I'm balancing time and I'm freaking out a little bit, so trying to figure out the best ways to monetize, because the reality is the biggest problem is that it takes so much energy to monetize things. And you have to decide what it just takes a lot of energy. YouTube Shorts along with the TikToks. I have been meaning to see the problem. The problem is that I don't want to post art to a stream channel. Well, and that's my other conundrum lately, is that like streaming is fun, but is it really like the game stuff? It's like I don't plan to stop streaming, but like, do I need to make an audience change? I don't know. I'm feeling a lot of like I'm overthinking so many things. It's not good. Like, I'm not gonna stop streaming, but I'm worried about maybe having to pivot. I don't know. So it's just a matter of where I'm putting all my energy. Trying to get monetized on YouTube, and it's so hard. Oh my gosh. That's the other... YouTube despises me. Like, I get no bitches on YouTube. No, I don't get any attention on YouTube. No matter with the shorts, or like, when it was stream shorts, right? I had a huge backlog and was posting, and like, it took me hours to prep all of these, but like, I posted a whole bunch, like every other day, like 3 times a week, for like 3 months almost is what I had. And I got 0 traction. So like, oh my gosh. And that's why a lot of attention has been on TikTok, and then also just like, theoretically, yeah, posting to TikTok and YouTube Shorts is like a thing you can do at once. It's annoying as feck. There are just things that I need to do that a lot of them are very simple. A lot of them won't even take that much time. I just can't get myself to do them because the reward in my brain is so little. But hopefully, like, it's not off my radar and I do want to get around to them. It's just a matter of trying to get into a better schedule. I'm actually, one of the things that I need to do and want to do is, I told you that I put so much work in my shorts, and when they aren't well received, I feel so heartbroken. Yeah, I don't even really know why mine were getting attention for the most. Like, I've neglected my stream, like my stream channel on TikTok so badly, and it's like actually embarrassing. But I mean, so like just in general, my stream channel has been neglected. Partly in favor of the fact that, like, YouTube Shorts either pop off and get me, like, 10 subscribers or literally nobody sees them. You know, I get, like, 5 people that see them, and that's it. Nothing. I've gotten 2 followers in the last 30 days, and I stream 3 times a week. Yeah, it's a whole, like... Yeah, it's proven difficult to follow through on a lot of my own stupid promises. Yeah, it's also just the classic guilt of like, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. Then people are like, oh, don't worry, you'll get around to it. And it's like, no, I'm literally on a time limit. 12-day break because I was sick and now YouTube hates me. Oh. Ooh, a mermaid. Hello, Neo. Welcome in. We're just drawing a little playful little shark maid. So yeah, no, it's that's why so much energy has gone into art, because that's the one that's popping off, and art in general is what I want to be more of a focus. Like, I want to do more art stuff for streaming and just in general. Like, I don't want to stop playing games. I love playing games. It's just right now, I'm weighing the pros and cons. Shark made even better. Okay, 1 second. Let me... Oh, wait. Did I give her... I didn't draw eyebrows. I always forget eyebrows. It's terrible. Ooh, yes. Being a content creator is a lot harder than I thought it would be when I started out. It's like amazing talking to people from all over the world, but it's so much work. Yeah, it is. I don't know how I was able to do it before I quit. Like, I was doing full-time job, another full-time job, and now I'm like not making, like, I quit out of frustration. Thinking, oh, I can do it, and then I lined up commissions, and then I just fucking screwed up. So, Bleh. But no, I know it would be hard. The problem is I did not... I was overconfident in my ability to do things. Like, I thought it would get easier to do what I needed to once I quit. It did not. It got harder. I think it's because I no longer had the pressure of make this work so I can quit. It was, well, I quit, so I'm free. And then yeah. But no, well, and the goal too was to get, like, I've been doing smaller commissions, but I really want to be able to do, like, my dream commission right now is just, is to just have someone who has a character design ready, and then I 3D model it for them, for, like, you know, because that's the big bucks. That's the, like, only dealing with one person, and I feel like it'd be easier to get myself to do it. I've been trying to get myself back into 3D modeling again, and that's been something I haven't done a ton in the last 2 months. Started playing Pokemon again, and I had to name a dragon Pokemon. Now Astra is taking over the Pokemon world? Good. Wait, hold on. What Pokemon is it, though? Tell me. What Pokemon is it? I just want to know. That's where I'm right now. I want to quit my day job, so I'm grinding so hard at streaming, creating art and stuff. Gabite? Oh, fuck yeah, Gabite. That's actually weirdly fitting. Yeah, no, and I mean, like I said, the only reason I was able to quit my job is because I had like 6+ months of savings, so I'm running off of that, and the goal was basically make money and then kind of get my foothold in the commissions area. Like, I wasn't relying on getting monetized to be my income. Like, I was relying on, like, the small following I had to help me get commissions to survive, and then monetization would come. Like, that was not my goal. So I basically had a backup. So, and then again, I quit out of desperation. I was miserable. I was barely able to do anything. Like, I wasn't able to draw. Like, it was really bad. For a long time. But then I just got fed up because work conditions got gross. Why is there always an update when I try to open this app? Well, excellent question, actually. I'm thinking... I want to give her some interesting markings, but this is kind of like leaving Shark Realm, but also I don't care. I want to do something fun. I feel you, girl. Yeah. Well, and again, it's also just a matter of, like, I haven't done anything to advertise commissions. Like, I haven't, like... The ones that I have, I've been bad at doing because, like, I'm, for one, still not very used to it. Again, it's mostly, it's the ADHD. Like, I have never felt so disabled as I have the last 2 months, because it's like, oh, this is much worse than I thought, even with, like, Adderall, because, like, it's bad. The most annoying and fantastic experience. But yeah, overall, it's like, you know, I'm still doing good. I'm not in trouble. Like, I've basically, it doesn't, I have a really lucky rent situation, and, like, if I make 800, like, actually, I think it's like $900 a month, then I'm set. And I know it's variable, but again, like, I think I've got another 4 months if I make 0 money. So, like, I did all the math. So please don't feel bad or feel like you have to donate or anything like that. I was also, oh yeah, I was gonna do, I was gonna open like a Ko-fi, because Patreon takes a chunk out of everything and like whatnot, and then the Ko-fi will have like sneak peeks and drafts and stuff. Basically behind the scenes stuff. I want to make a tier that's just like $1. That's just called bad decisions. You get nothing from it. So have at it. But like, I thought it would be funny. But that might not go over super well. I don't know. But I wanna no. Well, honestly, I'm not gonna say no to donos. Really not. But I do want you to know that, like, I never want someone to donate because I say I'm having financial troubles. Like, no, don't do that. Absolutely fucking not. Excellent decision, good. Bad, good decision. No. Ooh, wait. One thing that helped me with my executive dysfunction is using a pocket notebook. Oh! Oh yeah, okay, so that... I've had consecutive... Happy, sad, happy, sad. I've been wanting to get, like, a physical to-do list. Forced confrontation is my strat. I've been trying to figure out how to get myself, like, what the best method would be for that, and then I get stuck in my head. Because, like, what I really want, I think would be cool is, like, a dedicated, like, a whiteboard or something that, like, I can tear something off or cross something out, or, like, I don't know, because no digital to-do list ever helps. Yeah! But then there you go. Well, yeah, so, and that's the other thing. I keep forgetting. I feel like I get started down this path and then I stop, but like, I've been, needing to clean and organize the house. I want to, I have this table that I guess the previous owners just left and they're like, you want it? And I was like, sure, it was a nice wooden table. I haven't had room for it because my crap has been everywhere, but I need to do spring cleaning, which is like, I've got a bunch of boxes and stuff I need to organize. And then I can pull stuff out of the living room and put it into the office. The office is an absolute trash fire right now. There's stuff everywhere. And then once I pull it out of the living room, I want to change the couch orientation. It has not changed in like 3 years. And I just want to like, I want to turn the couch. I want to move my Cricut machine into here. This is the office, by the way. Hi. And then I'll have more room to put that table, and then maybe get like, I don't know, yeah. Having a friend come over and just sit there while I do stuff really helps me. Yeah, I've been like, I need a cleaning buddy. I need someone who's gonna help me with that, honestly, because like, I need someone to gently do it, but the other thing is I have a really hard time cleaning for more than a couple hours. But yeah, no, I need to get like, I need to get Raven or something. Well, she's busy. She might enjoy it, though. Yeah, I'll have, like, just have Raven in the corner, ominously. That would be pretty funny. I think it would be fun. But yeah, I should get like Raven to come over. She can use it to decompress, and then I can use it to like body double. I also think part of it is probably depression, because like I don't get out of the house anymore now that I don't have a job making me do it. But like going anywhere takes money, and I don't have the extra money. So it's like, well, poo. I have a hard time getting out of the house unless there's a reason. Capitalism, yay. Oh my gosh. In any capacity, everything is so expensive now. Yeah, and of course, I will say, I've been depressed about recent state of everything. And I try desperately not to think about it, but like, and we're not gonna go into it too much on stream, because like, I may be griping and complaining, but like, I gotta keep things at least a little bit lighthearted. Just a little bit. Even if it's just driving a mile. Yeah. Costs money and gas. I actually have, I've been thinking about the fact that I don't go anywhere. So like, I'm like, whenever I fill up my tank, I'm like, is it gonna go bad? Because I know gas goes bad if you leave it for too long. So like, gas expenses, like, I go out so little anyways that it's not like a huge deal. Nothing wrong with a little griping. What? I just don't want to gripe too much. Like I'm the, oh, life is bad. I mean, you're coming here to like, not just chat, but like, you know, have a good time and watch me draw a shark person. So I don't want to get too negative, so. Yeah, but no, because the thing, fun fact, one of the things I hate most about following smaller creators is when they start getting all self-pitying. And they're like, oh man, nobody follows me, and like, oh, to the 2 people that ever show up to stream. Like, no, don't guilt trip me. No, I mean, I guess this isn't really about that, so. But, yeah. Maybe I will. I will do it. Yeah, it's, yeah. So yeah, priorities right now, like on my to-do list is very big. I'm just trying to figure out the priority list, because like the other thing was selling vinyl stuff, but given that TikTok shop is not a thing, not going to be very viable for me in hindsight, I'm probably going to move to, well, probably not Etsy, because like I don't want to rely on Etsy's traffic, because it's also full of scams and AliExpress and crap, and they take a huge portion, blah blah blah. And the biggest appeal of using platforms like Etsy is like it's the natural findability, right? It's like, oh, you can be found because like we have our search engines and whatever. But like if I'm advertising it on my art account, who needs it? I don't. I'll just have like a link tree. I need to get that set up too. Oh, it's such a pain. So much to do. And again, it's a matter of like, where do I put all my effort? Because I can't afford to put effort into everything at once. What's gonna be the most? You can do a store through Ko-fi. Oh my gosh. I forgot. I'm still so new to Ko-fi. But like, oh, thank you, Joel. That's actually like yeah. Best tree to grow your interest. I see what you mean. I don't like it. I see what you... Oh, it's just buried. Well, guys, cross your fingers that I don't find spiders. I realize my fucking alcohol marker bin is covered in crap. Alright, didn't find spiders. I do have eraser shavings all over my desk, though. Okay. Yeah, and the Ko-fi versus Patreon. Oh, I've listened to Epic the Musical 30 times in the past 2-3 weeks. The Thunder Saga is coming very shortly. There's actually another animatic I thought would be fun to do. But again, I would go so overboard. So, fun fact, the reason that I did the the reason that I did full color and everything on the Done For animatic is because I needed, like, to fully convey what I wanted, I had to have the color change from Astra going from normal to berserk. That was very important. So, and then it was sort of like, it would have looked weird. Oh wait, hold on. Home on door. Wait, hold on. I need to Google that. What? Do I have a Discord server? That's actually an excellent question. The Bellern, that, like... Oh no, all of the thoughts left. Right, rotation timer. I just need to start getting into habits, and I need help. I probably need someone to help, like, enforce them for a couple of weeks. As for having a Discord server, no, I don't have my own. There's a current one. Well, okay, so this is kind of something, I wasn't gonna make an announcement, but, like, basically, I don't have the spoons to manage, like, a Discord with a bunch of chatting. So, like, but I actually am planning on opening a Discord server that'll have announcements, it'll have some sneak peek stuff, it'll have, like, updates, like, you'll get the I'm going live notifications and all that stuff, but, like, I don't plan on having one, that people can chat in, maybe a general chat, but nothing else, just because, like, I don't have spoons to do that. So I was initially piggybacking off of another person's, and I'm gonna be schmooving, all of the stream stuff to my own. Don't worry everybody, I'll still be posting art stuff, it'll just be at a different channel. But, like, so Discord server, I'll announce it, but it's not gonna be, like, unfortunate. Like, I would love to, but I don't have spoons. Music help me sleep with the Done For TikTok was just 1,000,000 out of 10. Thanks! That means a lot. It was such a pain. But yeah, Lunar, I'll let you know. It was actually planned to start working on it this week, which I did, but apparently I'm much worse at Discord stuff than I thought. If you need mod to help manage. Okay, I might have a general chat, and, like, that if there are people that are willing to, like, because I know a bunch of y'alls would be good mods, but it would be, like, it's gonna reach a lot more people than Ravens, as far as I know, so, like, if it gets too much, I might have to close general. I don't know, I still have to, I'm thinking too hard about it and getting decision paralysis. Yellow eyes, of course. I'm trying to think, because I want... Yeah, I'm also worried a bunch of kids are gonna end up in it. I'll be OG in the lawn chair watching over everyone while my knees and back hurts. Skarmra, you are literally the OG. do stuff. That sounds weird. Okay. And maybe I'll do hydrangea. I love hydrangea blue. Or hydrangea purple, whatever. Okay, let's see how this turns. Can't stop my general chat with your newfangled memes. This belongs in the memes channel. I'm not gonna have a memes channel. I clearly have too many children in my audience. I'm not gonna have a memes channel. It's gonna blow up. I'm lucky everyone on my server right now is super amazing. I'm so worried about a bunch of bad apples getting in there, rooting for everyone. Yeah, it's the same reason I was actually initially going to advertise me being in my friend's server, but it turned into a by invitation only. And since she's now trying full swing to get her stuff going, it's time for me to move out, which is also fair given that I've been growing. Yeah, it's a matter of spoons. It all comes down to spoons. I'm gonna actually I do not have many spoons. Just put the emote for the rules without even looking at him, so he's so disrespect. Gotta lock into kill with boss. DRB, go do that, my friend. Well, yeah, and then it's just media literacy. Like, I feel like there's too much. I don't know. I also just. Yeah, no, I would like to be able to get the community. So, yeah, maybe I'll have 1 or 2 chats. No voice chats, though. Harder to moderate. No spoons, as stated previously. Yeah, and then of course, once I get the Ko-fi up and running, I'll have to think about getting the rewards out. Making sure that, because like time is so fickle. This whole week did not exist. Like partly because of my sleep problems, making the days blur together, or lack thereof, feel like an eternity and all that jazz. Yeah, so. But yeah, so generally my plan right now is just take commissions, work towards getting monetized, focus more on art in general, clean up my fecking house, create a workspace, because like you'd think, like I've got my desktop right, but it's also just, I do too many things at this desk. So I need a table for, again, commissions, which, you know, once I get that table in, but I have to get the table in, I have to clean the fecking house. It's good that you're aware of the demographic of your audience and being careful of it. Yeah, like it's not my ideal audience, but right now I can't afford to be picky. And if they're if they're kids who are only following for fandom stuff, they're gonna just swoosh away eventually. But like right now, I kind of need numbers. And also if they're interacting again, like they're helping. And whoever breaks the rules, Astro the Gab, I will have a word with you. I should do a Pokemon run. I don't like Nuzlocke though. It'll just be like I don't know. It'll just be fun. I can name stuff after OCs. But yeah, I don't want to invite, like I have approached the entirety of this whole career in social media thing with very much caution. Like I'm very much quite nervous, actually. Let's do that sucks. Stereo? looking at my thing. I died? Oh, sucks to suck. Skill issue. Get good, Luna. Oh no, wait. Maybe let's do lavender and lilac. We'll do a little bit of that pink. Yeah, cautious, raised by, yeah, so. Yep. In fact, I was so cautious that I think that I actually was thinking about it before I quit. It was like, when will I actually quit my job? Like, when will I feel stable? And I'm like, I never will. Which is part of why when I hit the wall, I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's fucking go. Take a chance. And if all else fails, I do have backup plans. Got all that and stuff. And I hate to say it, but my parents would probably take me back, and while I am on bad terms with them, wouldn't be the worst things to happen. But also, again, I would love to not have to move back with them because I do not like my mother. Interesting creative lore, but we're not going into that. Real? Yeah. Yeah. I also kind of really hope I'm on worse terms with my brothers than I am with my mom, which is very interesting. But that's like a whole thing. Real. I was the scapegoat. So like, I was blamed for all of the problems. Keep saying I'm not going into it. Yeah, either way. But like my dad, I love my dad. My dad is great. He's like the only sane person who actually tries. Yeah, my brothers are all brats. So I'm not even like that mad at them anymore. I just don't want to be around them because they suck. Mom's a different story, but like with my brothers, it's like, ugh, yeah, don't make me deal with you. I think I might do an orange, actually. Let me get a little bit of orange. I am literally the most successful of my siblings because I function the best, and I was treated as the least functioning kid, and yet I was the one getting A's, and literally the second of the children to get a degree, and I'm the third child. Sucks that it was an art, I guess, but... Yeah, I have a graphic design degree I don't really want to use because I don't like the idea of working for corporations. Because I've heard that it's a nightmare working in that field right now. We take those. Yeah, I heard lots of very talented graphic designers being, like, forced to do things because executives have too much power, so. But I do not regret what I learned. And also because my parents paid for it. Again, I'm very lucky. Because my parents paid for it, I am not in debt. So that's one of those things where it's like, if you can go to school, especially if you have ADHD and you need that motivation, if you can go to school for like art for like a few years or like take classes in any sense of the word, I recommend doing things like taking the basics of like shading, shapes, perspective, figure drawing is a big one, and then anything on a medium, but like overall, you don't need a degree. But like, if it's not gonna set you back, if you have the ability, I think it's good, for an artist, and among other, like all the other stuff too, I guess. But like, you know, can't respect those. Okay. Wait. My little sister watches those stupid YouTube videos targeted at kids, and now she tried Prime because of them. Oh my gosh. Children should not be drinking Prime. It's heavily caffeinated and heavily sugared. Sorry, but I'm spitting the facts at you. Also, that fecker of a... I don't... Terrible things, YouTube. That's a whole different rant. Instead of a medium, what about a hard? Bellerin. The feck. Prime tastes bad and I don't get it. Hid them from her. Oh, thank goodness. I feel like, I've never tried Prime because here's the thing. For one, I try to avoid any form of addictive substance because I already have a sugar problem. It's like snow cone syrup, but just the syrup. Ooh, yuck. I think being a kid probably does it. If that's what they are. What am I doing? Whoops. Oh yeah, right. I'm actually legitimately allergic to caffeine. I wish there were more just art studios where I am because I don't want to spend money for schooling, but I love being in an environment with other creatives. Have you looked into, like, an art association? So, back in my hometown in Colorado, there was an art association full of little old people, and they're so nice. If you get an art association with little old people, they're literally the best. Like, I gave me a free, like, ball-jointed doll. In fact, hold on, let me introduce you to her in a second. Because they love people learning about art. But, like, there was no official art studio. Like, they had a building, but it was used for a bunch of stuff. Doesn't Prime also have forever chemicals that they're in trouble for? Actually, okay, so I kind of watched the food theory on it, which is actually highly recommended. I love that all the theories channels have turned into, like, actual helpful stuff. It's not the drink, it's the bottle. It's the bottle, and the thing is yes, the bottle has a lot of forever chemicals. Every bottle like, they get their bottles from the same bottle manufacturers as, like, most other companies. So it's not just Prime, it's everything. So, like, yes, but it's not just Prime, it's in everything, which is a different problem. Oh, this is a mess. Now I can't eat the bottles anymore. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay, well, she's bald at the moment. But, say hello to this massive ball-jointed doll. They brought him in for, like, a figure drawing session. Hold on. And I liked it, and so they just fecking gave one to me. Apparently, her friend had them. Also, I made this wig for her. I got really into, like, Dolliteful and stuff. Okay, yeah. It doesn't really stay on, but it's a whole thing. I made all these clothes for her. I had a little old lady teach me how to make patterns and stuff, so. But she's worth, like, a good 500. The eyes. But yeah, no, I've made, like, leggings. The wig is very poorly made and the little strap fell off, but it's like, it's a lot of hair. That's how I learned how to braid, really. But yeah, she's got, like, ball jointed dolls, especially this size, are fantastic. They're really cool. And then I learned how to, of course, I learned how to make clothes for her, because again, there's a little old lady. I grew up around a lot of really artsy and sewy little old ladies. The hair helps tone down the unsettling. Yeah, that was why I was trying to get it on, but then I couldn't, and the back of her head keeps falling off because the sticky stuff is, like, it's a whole thing. Hate dolls with a passion, they creep me out so much. Absolutely valid. It is not, like, I hate dolls too. She's less unsettling because she's very anime-esque. So that helps me personally. But also, I keep her in the other room. I don't mind if she's in my room. I just don't want her looking at me. I think dolls get creepier with the more dolls that you have. Like, dolls are creepy on their own to a degree, but like the more dolls, the worse it gets. I think I'm a little desensitized to dolls though, because like I grew up visiting my grandma every year in Oregon, and brain fart. Right, grew up visiting my grandma, and she had like a bunch of old kid stuff, and one of them was just a bunch of dolls she would keep in the closet. And I was too young to watch scary movies, and I never really watched scary movies, so I just kind of got used to them. Like, I just closed the closet, and it was just like, whatever. But I still don't like them, especially now given the, like, social and, not social, but, like, societal meanings, I guess? Crawls now from metal. I tried to go into a music group meetup here. All the people, which is fine, I guess, but really political. Oh, weirdly political, ew. Just want to play music. I am very thankful it never got political. It was a good crop of old people. But yeah, no, yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I think I heard it through another little old lady. Maybe I should see if there's one in my area and go to it. But, they would have, they had people run, like, lessons that you could, like, it was, like, 10, 15, like, it wasn't that expensive to go individual lessons, but then they also had, like, figure drawing days, or model drawing, oh, thank you, the ring light blocked it, and then, like, you could pay a fee to get a discount. It was, like, $25 for a year membership, and you get a discount on everything, they had me do a lesson on anime, which, drawing an anime style, which they were great. They were very nice about, but I was very inexperienced. Like, I hadn't even taken an anatomy class yet. It was that embarrassing. Toggle, thank you. I was busy thinking about, I was about to say, I'm busy thinking about little old people, and that sounds really bad. Oh my gosh. Oh, I must have hit it with my... Okay. Ooh, hello. Don't do that. All of my backing is falling off. Burn every doll if I could. Well, you know, as long as it's not mine. Honestly, ball jointed dolls, I like them a lot. Especially now that, like, 3D printing is a huge thing. Like, you used to have to, like, mold them and do all that stuff. And it was really expensive, and like it would probably still be expensive to get them, but it's a lot more accessible. Hello, Carbzilla, welcome. But I like the there's people that like will print off custom doll bodies and make them into characters, or like there's someone who made like Iron Mouse a while ago. That was really cool. And also, I just kind of, like, got really into the whole, I ended up coming across Delightful a number of years ago and just kind of, like, fell in love with the whole thing. And that's why I ended up making the wig. I made the wig very poorly, though. I cut corners, and I should not have. Do not cut corners making wigs, because those corners cut... Ah! Okay. What was I doing? Okay, we need to find like a skin tone. Maybe like a light blue. Or no, let's do purple, I think. So... We'll do... How much juice does this have? Not enough. So we'll just do Heath. But yeah, I was the token young person, so they all treated me super nice. They were like, oh my gosh, a young person who's into art and wants to be a part of, you know, all of this blah 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 blah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Y'all, I forgot about her biddy, her middle biddies. Hold on, that was super visible, but like... whatever. I think, for the sake of simplicity, I'm just gonna make that string lighter or darker so that I don't have to think about it. Ooh, you know what could be kind of fun is that we could do like the tainted hands thing that I've been doing because it has been. Don't you love it when you clean your room and find things you forgot you had? Yeah. So I always find spiders too. But it is fun. Well, and then I get like caught up thinking, like, I get caught up. It's bad. You know, I tend to do this really, like, flat shade, like this flat color base, with markers, because I'm boring, I suppose. And for a long time, people, when I would put scans up, people thought it was digital art, which is, like, really funny. Kind of rough the fuck. Oh my gosh. That's a lot cooler than the stuff I find. I tend to hold on to crap for a really long time. The worst part, okay, so there was actually a pair of boots that I had that were like knee-highs, and because of my stupid genetics, I've got really thick legs, right? And these were the only knee-high boots that like fit me. I think I got rid of them like a year or so before I played Farmville Through Houses and then wanted them for a Byleth cosplay. And I've been so mad about it. Because like I swear, whenever I throw things away, then I find a use for them. 80% of the time, it's terrible. Oh dear. Let's see. I always forget about that. Oh jeez. Hiccups. Fun. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, Jill! Wow! Yeah, one of, there was an old lady who I helped babysit her cat, and they paid me, and then she gave me, like, a crap ton of fabric. Like, I think part of it is that little old people are like, I'm not gonna be here for long, I'm gonna pass it on to someone who's interested. Also, I got my sewing machine. Oh. Viral side quest? Yeah, so if little old people, the nice ones specifically, ever want help, help them. Like, not for stuff, but because, like, they're genuinely usually really cool people. Sound effect quiz completion of play. I think what I want is... Maybe no. Try. Good night. It's not dark enough though. Sick. Okay. I'm gonna really make a difference with this. No. No. Not more than a week. Oh my gosh, that's sad. Okay, I think this might be what we do. Let's. This can be too dark. Okay, maybe we won't do that. But what we can do. Ah man, I haven't done traditional shading in so long. I'm trying to figure out what to start. Thinking too long. I usually don't like thinking too hard about the shading on these. I could do a simple. Probably swords well, not swords. Oh, okay. I have an idea. Or how to do this. Interesting. Do. Sorry if I don't check chat sometimes when I'm doing big sections like this, because, like, I just gotta catch the window of opportunity. Blend better. Well, good, focus on that shading. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that is. Let's take a quick look. I want to try something. I'm literally just, like, literally farting up. Like, I'm just like, I'm. I'm just kind of like hoopla and just like whatever I feel like, honestly, right now. That's actually kind of cool, wow. I don't know what to do with the blasted purple bit, but... And... Well, I kind of already regret that, but we're going with it because you can't just undo things. In traditional. So you fly with the punches. That's the phrase, I'm sure. Let's see how this looks, and then we'll... Oh! Oh dear. That's not good. Haha! Okay, cool. That's not usable. Shite. Fun. Take care of your markers, y'all. When they start drying out, if they get all gunky like that, you just gotta feckin' replace them and it's terrible. We used I have an idea. Are you gonna be good? Okay. Let's try and tone this purple down with a blue, or more blue purple. That way we can use something different to shade it. That's pretty good. Then we'll do another coating of this, I think, to make sure it's properly flat the way I like it. I really need to learn how to do this the more traditional way with the more painterly look. Because I like that look too, I'm used to. For the longest time, I thought art was just a hobby. Because no one told me it was like actually viable. I grew up with parents that are very logical oriented. Surprised they let me take an art degree, honestly. Let's sit for a second. Hold on 1 second. Let me, do your parents know you're a VTuber? My mom does. She doesn't really understand it. My parents don't watch YouTube, like, kind of at all. Like, they're tech savvy and all that, but they don't really watch YouTube. They don't understand any of it. I tried to explain 3D modeling to them, and they were just like, oh, nice, cool. And, like, because we went through a rough patch, I think they're trying to be particularly, like, you know, understanding and don't do anything to, like, discourage. But, like, I told them, I tried, I didn't explicitly say I was a VTuber, but I did basically describe to them that, hey, this thing about making models is, like, potentially pretty profitable, so I've been using it for my own things and streaming it to show it off. Like, I very much emphasized I could probably make money from this. Like, they know what a content creator is and all that stuff. I think, to a degree. I don't know how they feel about it, but, like, my parents are just trying to, like, they're surprisingly good at being hands-off, for better, for worse. Like, they're the kind of people that'll, like, grin and bear, like, oh, you want to be an artist? Okay, are you sure? Maybe try some programming classes. Okay, you don't like the programming? Okay, well, we'll support you as an artist. Which is the exact thing that happened. Me quitting my job out of the blue probably gave my dad a heart attack. So, he's probably still very, very worried. But, like, you know. So yeah, as for VTubing specifically, they don't need to fully understand. Like, I feel like if they actually went and tried to do research, they'd find some stuff that is questionable. I'd show them, like, Monarch. Oh! What? Hello? Cable check. Yeah, no, it's not a cable. Hold on. Hold on. Hello? Well, no, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me restart the program. That's weird. Hello? Are we back? Okay, I think we're back. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I guess it must have been like a... Oh. Okay. Must have just been a, I don't know, man. That was weird. Well, so it's not connected by cable, it's Wi-Fi, so I imagine, we've been getting these really weird, like, power outages for, like, a second. So, well, I think my desktop, like, it's staying on, the stream's staying on, because it's smarter than that. Something must have happened to my phone, or, like, I don't know. That the program was just being weird. So, there's that. But I ate your markers? Sorry. No! Apollo! Apollo, how dare you? I trusted you with my markers. And you betrayed my trust. I never should have trusted you, but, like, still. Oh, you know, so I got a really interesting comment. I already told some of the peeps through my friend's Discord about this, but, like, there was this person on TikTok. So, like, I designed a Hazbin Hotel character, right? Kind of off the cuff, the same with this. Like, I just kind of made her up and I liked her. you know, I've done that stuff for characters for like eons, right? And someone left a comment that was just, it was for one weirdly worded, two, probably still a child because I think they had a gotcha thing. And they said, how do you make the OC? Like, or it was, I think it might have been, how did you? Or I think it was, how do you? It was very weird. Like, it felt like it could be, worded very differently. Like, I feel like it might have been trying to say, how did you make this OC? Or how do you make an OC? Like, yeah, it was weird. Because it was like, yeah, it was like, I don't understand what you're asking me. It kind of felt like you were asking me too general of a question, like, how do you make an OC? And I'm like, are you like asking what my inspirations were for Astra, the specific OC? Or are you like asking, what are the concepts behind character creation? How OC do you make? Please respond. I did respond because I tried to respond to all the comments because engagement and whatnot. But like, I just responded with like, well, I've designed characters for years, so like, I made it myself. And I just thought it was really weird because it was like the other interpretation is they think that I put it in some kind of generator, maybe? Like an AI? Like what did you put in to get that OC? And it was on an animatic. Like, you can't do animatics through AI. You can't get consistent results like that. That's just not possible at the time. Much less with such precise line art and whatnot. It was just like, what do you mean? What is this? What? It was so weird. And again, I think it was a kid, so it was probably partly grammar. But like, it was just, it was weird because it's like, are you assuming I didn't make it? Like, I know there are a bazillion accounts reposting stuff, especially for like fandom whatevers, but like, I remember seeing something really dumb. Oh, yeah, like, oh, this person was like 14. Yeah, I swear it's like, oh, why am I shouldn't be like bothering with this because they're just a kid. Like, and that's a whole different rant about media literacy, which we could, well, yeah, we'll kind of go into that periodically anyways, but, just, like, can people please teach people how to, like, have awareness and like use context clues or like teach them internet etiquette, please? And like, I wish I knew when I was talking to a kid. Like, I hate to be that person, but like, I feel like I don't want to be mean to a kid and I don't want to treat a kid like they're stupid. Like, I would love to be able to inform children when they're doing something stupid, or like, if they're a kid and they don't know how do you make an OC, I would love to explain that to them, because I would love to tell a kid or teach people how to make their first OCs. But like, I don't want to do that for an adult, because no. I do it all the time. I have learned I've got to draw the line, especially if I'm going to be a creator, because it's like, I gotta like not spend all my energy trying to correct people or like do all that stuff. And again, the only reason I responded to some of these is just because like engagement, and I had to think of something that wasn't just an emoji. Almost went off on a kid. Sometimes the kids need it, I'm not gonna lie. It's the state of the world, man. Ooh! So yeah, I hope I know that I also attract a more adult audience. Like, I've seen, like, it's not just like my demographic according to TikTok. Oh jeez, for you right. Oh, that as an artist you gotta draw the line. So me as a musician is for all ages, me as a personality is not. Yeah, like in general, want to avoid interacting too much with kids, but I would love, like, I post about OCX canon ships, I post has been cringe, like I've just been like I want, as a kid, like that's new to me, like actually telling people about the stories and like showing them off and all that stuff is so new. And I want to help kids be confident. I want to help people in general be confident about themselves. Has been masterpieces. Aw, thanks. And yeah, no, I do know what you're referring to, Luna. Oh yeah, my demographic seems to be closer to the 20s. So like it's not just kids, but I feel like the kids are the ones that follow me? I don't know. It's weird. Kid almost been gone. Oh. Yeah, no, I have wanted to do that. I have wanted to, like, you know, give some kids a little bit of a punt. I wouldn't, but I wanted to, and I feel like even parents understand that feeling. So it's not that weird. This is a lot more dots than I intended, but that looks pretty cool actually, so I think we're good. Let's give her a dark blue hair, I think. Lapis lazuli, and then I guess we could do... Hold on. Brush. An idea. Kid almost saying we're doing great. Yeah, no, that kid, from what I remember you saying, seriously. I think I want to do a striped method here, so I want to... kind of want... Let's just do this as a base. I think a base color down is smart. I don't know how well this will go over, but... Can't do anything but try. I'm also really grateful. So with my first big video that got me, you know, my first half of my subscribers, 500 or whatever, it was mostly men. Do you ever want to have arm tracking on your model? I actually do. The problem is that my processor starts to freak the feck out. And I have the leap motion and whatever. The problem is the processor of my computer freaks out. It's a hassle to set up. I just haven't, like, I haven't gotten to a point like the ones where you can, like, put them over your hands. I have thought about it, and I would like to do it someday, but also the hands on Creative are a little janky because they're old hands. They were one of the, like, 2 years old. I haven't been able to remake her model yet because I've had to prioritize the portfolio, but yeah, no, hand tracking, they are capable. It's just hard to set up, and my computer throws a pissy fit. But yeah, if you get, so like creative is actually fully capable of being in like VR chat too. So like all of it's trackable. It's just a matter of like making it work with my crappy, I need a new processor. Did not realize you had that many followers now. I know! When you're supposed to growing up without me. Well, okay, so here's the thing. All of my followers, like 99%, came from 2 videos. I got like 500 followers from 2 videos. They just went fecking buck wild. Like, or at least that's what TikTok says. So, yeah, in the last like month since I posted that first teaser, like it was, I think it was the second one, the second teaser of the Done For animatic. And why I'm so stressed about the other one not getting approved is just because like it got me tons of, it's still getting me followers. Like it is not slowed down. From Egg. That was actually, that's on my main account. I'm just talking about the art account right now. But I learned arm tracking in Live 2D. Ooh! So complicated I can't even begin to understand it. Oh my gosh, I can't like... Hands in Live 2D sounds terrifying to me, because like, it is easier for me to conceptualize a hand in 3D. And then all you have to do is like rig the points and the bones properly. But like rigging a hand in Live 2D to make it look natural, terrifying. I know. Oh yeah. Yeah, I still remember when Egg. Oh, conceptualize hand. Okay, fight me. No. I mean, part of the reason I'm a good artist, conceptualize how things are in space. And I had to like, the hands were really tricky and I still didn't do them well. Like they're kind of, they're too long and the mesh is not particularly optimized. So that's the other reason I don't like to do hand tracking very often. It's just cause like, it's kind of a bad showing. Like my newer ones are better. Well, I haven't really finished newer models. And creative, I'm gonna basically redo all of creative. She's like, just the phrase, thick. Phrase is funny. How dare you find me funny? Oh yeah, I also recently opened up like a commissions email, and I'm really worried about what's going to happen to it, because that's just going to be an email that is available for people to email, and I'm terrified, but it also needed to happen. But yeah, so 3D modeling is actually, yeah, you need to be able to visualize something in 3D, which is like really, I think that's usually the hard part to start with, is being able to see things in 3D. But like when you're, you know, been an artist for a while and you've done all of those, like a lot of the basic art classes where you have to like learn shapes and like shading and all that really helps you get a feel for it. Human interaction do be scary. I'm more worried about the spam. But also yes to the human interaction. I still don't like that. Human interaction can go stuff itself. Oh yeah, there's the style that I was thinking of. This bull Don't worry about it, I'll fix it post. But yeah, I opened up a lot of different commission types. Like, I think I did, like, emotes. I probably shouldn't have had design commissions, but, like, we'll see if anyone bites on those, because those are more expensive. But, like, I did PNG tubers, because I actually have an old PNG tuber, and they're not that hard to make. Well, not that hard is a strong word. Like, they're not as complex as character design. Just adjust this. Oh yeah, and emotes. Simple, not easy. Yeah, like they require less brain power. Because the problem with design is I feel like I have to wait for me to have brain power and inspiration to make anything good. Because when I don't, I make bad products. Like, I make stuff that's not super inspired, and I'm like, I don't want people to think that I just... Like, it's actually a huge problem in the art commission world, where, like, artists, the quality of their commissions is so much lower than their personal art. And I'm like, I don't want to be that. I don't know. I don't want that at all. But it's hard to keep that up when you're, like, designing something for funsies, and designing something for someone, because, like, for me, too, like, if I want to make changes to this mermaid and make her a recurring character, I can. But someone who doesn't know how to draw, I want to make something they'll like for a long time. Like, I've got to get it right for them. Because they're coming to me because I can draw and they can't. Probably overthinking it sometimes, but I don't want to be someone who does things half-hearted, but I can unintentionally do that and I hate it. And it's just easier to feck up and make a bad design than it is to like if I'm drawing a character, like of course it's easy to do line art really nicely, to do drawings, but coming up with a design that's particularly good is so much harder. But yeah, then I end up waiting around for like multiple days and it's terrible. Also because I really need to do some like exercises to do design stuff. A dozen revisions with my friend made my PFP for TikTok. Yeah, and well, that's the other thing too, is that designs, you have to work closely with the person. Unless they say you don't have to. And that's also why they're more expensive, is because it requires so much more effort. Yeah, it requires more... Where was my train of thought? Before I got itchy forehead. Yeah, I have to talk with people, and then I have to do revisions based on what it, like, if I make something that they don't, like, doesn't match their vision, or they want to try something else, I have to do that. So there's, like, behind every design is hours of unused work. And then I have to do, of course, you know, different styles, outfits. Designs are hard. Do not feel bad if you commission them from me, though, because again, I would not be offering it if I hated, like, if it was something that I was gonna, like, be that mad about. Like, I don't hate doing them, they're just hard. So I'm gonna be limiting them for how many I have in a queue at a time. Man, balancing all this is like so new and interesting. Secretly a PNG VTuber that I've yet to use. Oh, heck yeah. being on the other end, it feels so bad when I ask for a major change. It's like, it depends. So the reality, like in the sketching and design phase, like if this is a comfort, artists include, like most artists include some degree of like change in the price. So like, so instead of like charging you for like every time you have a new change, it's usually just bundled up. So they expect that. Most do. Anyone that's worth their salt does. So don't worry when you do that. But if you do something like make a change when they finish the line art, that's not, that depending on the artist, like that's not even allowed for most artists. But like, just keep that in mind. Because once you do the line art, especially once you start doing color, like you can't change, you have to redo everything. It's like, ah! Oh, feck, my shirt. Dang it. Hold up. But no, don't feel bad, because that is included. It's also included in my pricing. So it's just part of the process. It's a hazard. Oh, yeah, no, it's a good thing this shirt, I actually, so I don't buy new clothes, like, kind of ever, at all. It's a bit of a problem, actually, but I get clothes from the thrift store, and then I wear them till they die, or if they don't fit anymore. And this shirt is dying, as are many of my others. And I'm like, well, crap, now I need to go to the thrift store again. I'm the same. Yeah, being broke, man. And also, you can find some good stuff. I found a really nice cotton shirt. It was like some fancy cotton or whatever for like $5 at my local. I've actually been wanting to go because I want to get cotton shirts and then like put vinyl decals on them, because I have a ton of vinyl. I have so much vinyl. It's like, it's such an addiction. It's such a problem. And I'm like, if I could just remake back the cost of the vinyl and everything with sales, which would be easy if I actually committed to it, I would be in good shape. But I'm not in good shape because I am a fool. But no, I want to make a shirt that's like, I'm cringe but free, or like, or something else. I'm trying to think. Like, man, like what else? Hold on. Wait, I have a different, right? Okay, yeah, I do. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was like, I was asking someone about how they price their like 3D model commissions, and he was about as helpful as a bag of rocks. Because he said, oh yeah, just make sure you don't underprice yourself, but you know, price what you're worth, but don't underprice what you're worth. And I was like, bro, that's not helpful. Can you not? Is this working? Are you working? Okay, come on, dude. How do I know price? Do I pluck from air? Yeah, I'm like, what is, I want to be industry standard, but like he's so removed. I guess he changes his prices a lot depending on like what they want, but it's like, sir, I just need to know where to start. Like, I need to make a first sale. Like, what's the standard? And I came to the conclusion that like minimum is like usually $2,000 ish, so I went down to $1,500 for 3D models, because like I estimate taking about a month. But like, I'm pricing down at the start because like I need to. Also, oh my gosh, gel pen. Oh, this thing is so freaking old. Do I not have anything else? boy. That's probably great. Oh, goodness. So I have a gel pen problem. Really big one. But in any case, maybe I have one that could, like, I think I might. So I like jelly rolls a lot. Oh, here's light actually right there. I couldn't think of anything to get myself at Christmas last year, so oh. I just got myself a crap ton of, like, random art supplies from, like, from Hobby Lobby. And it was 90%. Oh, that's so much better. I'm tossing this other one. Can use it to clean up a little bit on the edges, but I'm gonna do most of that in post. Because you can't even really see it. You can use gel pens to add a lot of interesting things. I think I'm going to... Sometimes I just like to add shinies wherever the heck I want. This is not a science. I don't even usually do the shines, but I felt like it. I don't know. Shine. Yeah, I don't usually add them because, like, I tend to feck it up, and it does look a little bit fun. Well, not really. It's not that bad. I'm literally just doing whatever the feck I feel like at this point. Sometimes it's fun to just add nonsensical shinies. Like, yeah, there's no consistent lighting source. Who fecking cares? I don't even know. There's no point to this anymore. I'm just fucking around. Ugh. Anyways, it's actually 7, so like that's actually kind of perfect because she's done. So let me just. No, wait, that's the point one. I don't want the point one. I want the other one. There it is. Ta-da! Wait. It's very important. Ta-da! It looks so cute. Thank you. This one, I'm actually pretty happy with this one. I wasn't so happy with the Astra one, but let's see if it can. It'll look so much better in the final scan, but that'll be for when I have more energy, which is not now. Let me put this shit on. Yeah. Well, I could do it right now. I'd have to pull out the scanner and it wouldn't be that hard. But I don't want to. In any case, it has been lovely. Let me just do a quick little checky-do of where we're at for Twitch. See if how many peoples we got. Okay, how about let's see who's on for rating. Let's see. Oh, there's SVD. You guys want to go watch someone playing Monster Hunter World, given that we're all seemingly like I know it's different, but, or well, let's see. Hold on. Oh my. Okay, maybe not that. Yeah. Okay, let's raid SVD. Go away, little play and play. All right, everybody. Oh no, wait, hold on. They're in a BRB. Feck. Give it a moment. Thank yous for stream creative. Yeah, you know what? Let's just feckin' go. Thank yous.